Alright, dudes. Alrighty. What do we got? Well, we have mean reversion time. Yesterday we couldn't do it for trade secret reasons. I'm saying that I have found a filter. Let me tell you this. I have found a filter for this mean reversion system that I will not say exactly what it is because it's so ridiculously awesome. But we take 57% of the trading days, but we make 94% of the profit. That means if we don't have any filter and we mean revert every single day, without any filters, we just mean revert every day, it's still profitable. But if we mean revert 57% of the days, based on my criteria, you'll still make 94% of the original profit. So we're not missing out on much at all. And honestly, we're yeah, that's what it says. We're missing out on a lot of losses. That's how to do it. That's how you do it. There's just very few trades. It's just very few. I mean, we're lucky if we make 3R today. Hold on. Lucky if we make 3R. But I made R $250 per R. It's not that big of a deal. $250 per R is not. I mean, it is a lot of money. Keep in mind, if we happen to lose any one of these trades, it's $250 times 15. We lose $3,750. So I only have $4,500 worth of drawdown. I could risk the whole bag. I'm not doing that. I'm giving myself one out if it does happen to lose. Unlikely. It will eventually lose, but it's unlikely. I mean, if I follow these rules, keep in mind it's lost 4 days out of the past 56. Keep in mind we don't trade every day. I found a filter that filters out the days in a very statistically significant way. Whether that's random or not, I don't know. But the filter, literally, if I apply this one filter to these mean reversion days and just take 57% of the days because the filter's applied, we'll win 93% of the time, which is fantastic, dude. So that's what I'm doing. What I have here on the left side is the algo running, and I'm just gonna do the opposite of what the algo is. So the algo's in long right now from down here. It's in long. It's gone 1R. So the algo has a stop order right here. That means I have to do the opposite. It means they have a sell stop, I have a buy. So I buy it at 606 if it goes down there. I'm just following I'm not going to get in right now. I'm just following the algo cuz that's what all this back test is made up of, is the algo. So I'm just following the algo. The algo's right here. Oh, dude. It's like cheating on a high school exam. A little test, a little quiz. Oh, quiz time. Fuck, it's a quiz time. Guy to the left. Oh, yeah. I'm a good copier, I can tell you that. I'm copying today. I got my algo. That's what I'm copying. There you go. So, honestly, I hope it's very likely we'll get a trade, but if it does trend upwards here, and it'll just trail and keep on going upwards, then we will never get in the trade. But we'll see. We only have till 13:30. Remember, 12:30 to 13:30 is extremely important here. So at 13:30, no more entries. I repeat, no more entries. We'll let the trade settle down, and hopefully it gets me out, but no more entries after 13:30. I'm going to have an alarm or something. So just 1 hour of pure trading. I'll be lucky if I get how many. I mean, how many usually happen? One trade there, 3 trades. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 1 trade, 3 trades, 6 trades, 15 trades that day, 2 trades. 5 trades. There's not that many trades. How many trades? We're just mean reverting. It is I'll explain it. Hold on. I just want to make sure this is all squared away. I just want to double check this. Above average. Hold on. Above average. Good. Okay, so the average trade count December 18th. Let me see December 18th again. I just want to make sure that's right. Hold on. Because it says I have 15 trades. That's not right. That sticks out. So let me see what the trades was on 12:30 to 13:30. Yep. December 18th. Can you tell me that? Really? 15 trades? I don't believe that. Really? It looks like I had 1 trade and then it was worth 15 because it was a trend. 1 trend gets you 15. Okay, let me look at the data. December 18th. I think it's this one. Just want to see December 18th. Oh dear. Alright, let me just look at the data. Let me just look at the data. We got some time because it doesn't look like it's coming down right now. I'm not in yet. Has there been any days where you take no trades? Yeah, there has. I actually didn't note it. Oh, that's why they don't show up. Okay. I have it in my spreadsheet as errors, and I'm like, all this time I don't really know why there's a freaking error there. I'm pretty sure that everything's good, but that's why. Oh, because it traded in the morning. It has trades in the morning, but it doesn't have one in the between 12:30 and 13:30. It's because of the trade in the morning is still being held, and it was a deep trend. Yeah, there has been days like that. What are the odds of that day happening? I'll show you. It's let me see here. What are the odds of a day like that happening? We've got, these are the days where it does not even take a trade at all, which sucks. Which sucks, dude. It just sucks, bro. How many is that? Oh my gosh, it's not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 times out of 27 out of 126. 21% of the days. Oh my gosh, 20% of the time I'm not even going to place a trade. That sucks. Whatevs, bro. That's what it is. 20% of the times we won't even get in a trade for this hour. But it's so likely, dude. If we get in a trade, it's so likely to win, which is so cool. I feel pretty safe because I've looked at this a lot. So, but who knows? There will be a loser, of course, at some point. And then I would just wanted to see December 18th. December 18th, please. Just wanted to see December 18th and see if there was definitely that many trades. All right, let me see. December 18th. Was there really 15 trades from 12:30 onwards? It's just odd. 12:30. Here you go. December 18th. Yeah. There was a very, very choppy December 18th. We just caught chop weather. 15 trades. Wow. Was it really that active? That's interesting. I'm going to take a look and see how active that was. Let's take a look at NQ. December 18th and just see. I just want to double check last verification. December 18th. Yeah, take a look at that. See how active it was. In 12:30 to 13:30. 12:18 is right here. Oh, that's why. Holy shit, that's why. It dropped, bro. It dropped like a rock. Look at that drop. So it was definitely volatile. Okay, so it's right. The data's correct. I was surprised, whatever. But the data's correct. How much money did we lose December 18th? Let's see. December 18th we would have taken, and we would have lost 1 R. Dude, that's really good for absorbing that deep of a trend. We keep in mind we get the fuck out. Excuse me. We get the heck out at 4R. So we're not holding the entire time. And what's 25 points anyways? What's the risk box on this thing? 25 points, dude? It's nothing. Look at how tiny it is. Holy smokes, that dropped. Really? Oh my, what? Are you kidding me? December 18th, what the hell happened, dude? It dropped 960 points in like an hour, 2 hours. Tell me what the percentage that is. 4% in 2 hours. No question why. I don't know what happened that day. But that's what it's telling me. That's what happened. Is that really a big day? That's a fucking monumental day, dude. That's what that is. Has that ever broken that yet? Probably. Has it ever broken that? Oh, we've never even broken that yet. So that sell-off, we've kind of just been chilling underneath that sell-off. We've been ranging back and forth underneath that sell-off. Wow. That was a monster sell-off. And how is it possible that we're mean reverting? How can we possibly be profitable during that event? What? And we do it by we have mean reversion beforehand. No. I'm not going to be able to explain this. I'm going to have to literally look at what the code did, because there's no way. That doesn't make any sense to me. That just makes zero sense to me. We're going to have to look at it right now. There's no way that made money. And mean reverting. There's no way. You can't convince me on that one. So let's take a look at what happened. What did the code do? Yep. I do want to see. Oops. I want to see. Yeah, let's just take a look at it. So, December 18th. This is the 19th. Let's go to 18th. Really? Okay. 2 days back then. Have we gotten in? No. No entry yet. I'm awaiting entry. It's got to go down to 606 to get me in. Unless it rips higher. If it rips higher, we will drag our entry. But right now, no. Okay, so check this out. OMG, bro. There was so much action during this time. It was insane. There's no way I would be able to handle doing this. No possible way. So this is the sell-off, right? This is the sell-off. This is the sell-off that we're talking about. Went down 4% in 2 hours, but it didn't go straight down. I know it sounds like it went straight down. It did not go straight down. It went back and forth. And we actually, because my risk box is 25 points and because the volatility here is just so massive, it had retracements. And we got in and out, in and out, in and out. And we mean reverted. And we were able to mean revert and get away with it. I can't believe it, but that's what's happened. Let me see the risk box and see if it's 25 points. From there to there, 25 points. Dude, that's what's supposed to be. It just so happens that this is like Mount Everest of a fall. And because that is the case, it retraces, and the consolidation in the sell-off is 25 points wide. So we capture plenty. Let me see here. This is not 25. Oh my gosh, that's 25 points. The tiny ass candles is 25 points. That's outrageous how much that is. Wow. So we mean reverted enough. There's a few trends that bit us that we lost 15R, but there's so many wins that we actually end up the day pretty much break even. We're up 1R, but clearly the commissions would probably eat us. 15 trades. Yeah, commissions would probably eat us alive on that one. I don't know. I don't think if you make 1R, commissions is not 1R. It's going to be underneath 20%, I would say. I should probably know that. I don't know. Top Step, Apex, they all have different freaking commissions, bro. I don't know. I know if we have edge, it shouldn't matter the commissions as much, in my opinion. Not every day. Look, not many days. I'm waiting. Here, I gotta get back to current day. So now I verified that was an outrageous day, and it wasn't. The data's not wrong. The data's right. It was just a very outlier of a day. Very, very much so outlier. Let me just start it today so we can copy it. We're still hanging out at 1R. The long on the algo is at 1R. It needs to go to break even to get me involved. I have to wait till the trade is complete. I'm not just starting now. I'm going to just follow the algo. But I did want to see, like, this day, 15 trades. Usually it's 1Zs, 2Zs, 4s, 6, 7. That was a big day. 6, 2s, 4s, 3s, 4s, 7s. Okay, that was a big day. And 15's the biggest day out of the last 6 months. Whoa. September 18th is 30. That's outrageous, dude. I have to look at that. September 18th is 30 damn trades in 1 hour? What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. September 18th. We'll have to look at that. Right now, we're just long from... No, we're using 606. All right, so 606. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wanted to see September 18th. That's crazy. September 18th must have been freaking gnarly. September 18th. September 18th. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it chopped. September 18th from 12:30 to 13:30, which is here, to 13:30, which is here. All right. I'm just looking for 25-point increments. Damn, that's 50. Okay, I can understand that. It's pretty high, pretty big range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This gigantic candle going back and forth, in and around it. Any juggling back and forth of it. This must have been a FOMC day. 1305. FOMC calendar meeting dates. We've got 9/17, 9/18. Must have been 9/18 at 1. 2024. Yeah, 17, 18th released. October 9th. No, I don't believe that. This is FOMC minute right there. It's on 1 o'clock. That is FOMC day. So FOMC day landed us 30 trades. Yeah, we're still waiting up for entry. But it landed us 30 trades, and we win 14R during that day. Well, FOMC didn't go in one direction. If it does not go in one direction solid, we always will mean revert. If it retraces at all, they allow us to get out. And that's what happened that day. Wow, very lucky. Very, very fortunate, obviously. But I probably wouldn't trade FOMC days. I gotta probably find those dates out. I just wouldn't trade it. I don't need it. I don't need to make 14R doing that. I'd rather have the onesies and twosies, and you know what I'm saying, Z's, because they're so consistent. So consistent. If you stay in normalcy, you are so consistent. You will have a day. You'll have a day that you lose. That's true. Where you do capture a trend against us. But overall, it's very, very, very consistent. So I'm fine with that. All right. Back to mean reversion, and we're waiting, dude. We're waiting for entry. I hope it goes down so I can get in. I'm down, dude. I'm down. No, I would not make the risk box smaller. I was thinking about that too. This is a 20% of the standard deviation of the 100-day ATR of the past 100 days. So that ranges come in, all these blue lines are ranges. Big range, that's a big day. And all of these, the standard deviation of all those bars of the 100 bars, the standard deviation of that, and then we do 20% of that is the risk box. And that way I can basically, all right, 20% in oil, 20% in NASDAQ. I don't have to pick and choose points like, 20 points. Like, where do you come up with that? No, it has to have something. It has to be based off of something. So in this case, it's 20%. I could make it smaller, but then it's way more active. and there's a higher threat of deep trends. If your wrist box is really tight and small, it can rip in one direction. And yes, it can do that. So I think 25 is good. It's manageable because it's slow enough. Like, this is a slower day, it looks like. I mean, it can get really active on other days. So I think we play it safe. If you did like 10 points, dude, you're going to be taking so many trades. It will rip 50 in one direction, and you have to have your freaking orders set, dude. I have to have my order set. This is a system. Maybe if I can code it and I have it on TradeStation, so I can run it on TradeStation and not Top Step or whatever. I have my own funds and stuff. Then I would consider testing it on the smaller time frame, even smaller risk boxes than 25 on the NASDAQ. ES, if we trade ES, it's 6 points. That's equivalent to 25 on the NASDAQ. That's just what the numbers came to. I don't know. That's just what the numbers came to. So, no, I haven't tested on any other symbol. I don't know. I haven't tested it. I don't know. I think gold really dies off in the afternoon. The gold's afternoon. I have this, don't I? I have some stats on that. There's this gold just does not do shit in the afternoon. Yeah. It flakes off. Like the ES has a 46% chance that it'll create a new high or new low on the day after 2:30, dude. It has a half an hour left of real market, hour and a half left of the futures market, but almost a half chance, 50% chance it'll create a new high or low. Gold's 18%. It flakes. It flakes tremendously. And then the strong close. Oil has a strong close. And then what I've noticed is agriculture. 83% chance. I guess I should lighten up this window. I did 10 to 1400. That's the full freaking day, bro. I wanted to close that up a little bit. I should have done that. But between 10 a.m. and 1400, 83% chance corn will make a high or low. Bean oil, 72%. Soybeans, 81%. So it's very likely. And then one thing that happened today was bean oil. Look, check this out. 93% chance that it will break the overnight high or overnight low from between 8 and 10, between 8:30 and 10. So an hour and a half to break. It's like a countdown to frickin' break the high or low. And I've looked at bean oil. We're waiting for entry. I got it. It'll trigger me when I get in. But on bean oil, there was this trade today, and I've been noticing. Darn it! I want to see it in this one. I want to show you in the chart that I was looking at. Where's session boxes? There you go. Okay. So it creates an overnight high and low. And then basically there's a fight in between. Which way is it going to break? And we found that what has edge is if it opens up in the middle of the overnight range, which it did today, barely, but it did. Whichever direction it chooses is the way it breaks. It's straightforward. It's saying, no, we won't fake. If you're heading upwards, you're going to break the high. And that's what happened today. We took the trade. We have very good edge on that. I don't know exactly. I've got, it's a 70% profitable in the past year, but 59% profitable in 2023. So slightly mixed, but I'm willing to take that. It only takes 16 trades a year, and this was one of them, where we took longs, where because it was in the middle third, and we took longs, bam, for the high to break. It was lovely. It was lovely. But we know that from the stats of 93% chance that it will break a high or low. We just don't know which one. That's all. We don't know which one. We look like we're probably going to get filled for an entry finally. If it goes down to 606, I got buys at 606. Buying. No, I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I'm buying, but I'm neutral. This is one this is one lopsided freaking crazy way to trade, I'm telling you. I'm directionally leveraged trading, but I'm neutral in which way it goes. That's just some backwards shit, dude. That's just funny, dude. That's funny. So you have options? Is that how you neutral? No, dude. I double down on my losers. Tip of the day, double down on your losers. Absolutely not the best thing to do. Just saying. But if you are going to do it, this is the best way to do it. The best way. The most safe way. So we're waiting. I hope it gets to 606. If I don't take a trade, that blows, bro. We're already halfway through. If I get one trade and we happen to win, it's $250. So it's awesome. That's a really big win. Yesterday I practiced. It was not a trade day based on my filters. I cannot trade that because it does still show edge, but there's so much more edge if you just don't trade based on my filter. So that's what I did. I just practiced and we got it all set up, bro. We know exactly what we're doing. And we made 3 trades. We made 3R. I was doing one contract, one micro. I wanted to do sim, but there is no sim to practice on. So I just did it on my real account. Made $150. Yeah, well, Top Step has their you need to make $200 per day to count it as a winning day. So that really didn't count as anything. I had the temptation of like, dude, just try another trade, but it was 1330. I'm like, well, no, I just don't want to do that. I just don't feel good doing it. I'm just let me trade my system, bro. I'm not going to count days. Just let me trade. Just let me be in peace here. You know what I'm saying? To that temptation or whatever. Oh, darn it. I didn't trade. It's doing it on 60 days instead of 2. That's why it's taking forever. I hope it doesn't pause out. Nasdaq's still at 630. No, I can't mean revert yet, dude. We can't even get into the trade yet. Yeah. Yeah, we might not even have a trade. Hope we get into one. Now I know if I ever had to make $50, I would risk 750 to make 50. That's the quickest and easiest way to consistently make 50. Well, I guess you could just risk 15R away, but the thing is, the day's gonna close and you're down 3R. By doubling down on your loser, dragging your target closer, and doing pretty much the opposite of what I would like to do, but doing the opposite of trailing and adding, the complete inverse. That's how you make $50. Isn't that the stupidest thing? Yeah, it is if you do it during a trend. I've tested that there is not many trends that happen from 12:30 to 1:30. Very rare. Yeah, is there any other stats? There's a lot. There's a lot of stats that I don't even use because I just don't know how to apply it. Oh, I did want to see, let's see. When to trend the market? Well, NASDAQ trends a lot better at 8:30 open, the first hour of trading, than the ES. But it also mean reverts better. So it has its really active time, and then it has its really just chill time. It's a little bit more more outlier-ish, you know what I'm saying? ES is more consistent, for sure. And I'm just hanging around the mean reversion outliers. That's all I'm doing. I did want to see, where's my pictures of this shit, man? I thought I had better pictures. Is this it? Whatever. Okay, this is it. Flexible. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, it's consistent throughout months. When a mean revert is 12:30, 13:30. When the trend is pre-market was really good in January, not very good in August and September. When to trend is pretty much changes when the trends happen, but the mean reversion doesn't change, which is super cool. Again, that's just what happens. I don't know why. I think I'm safe. I keep looking at it and being like, dude, I'm definitely safe with this. Definitely safe. But we'll see, dude. This is day one of real trading it. Really trading it. Alright, it's kind of 50. Can I do anything yet? Can I do anything at all? Oh my gosh, it's still thinking, bro. If it gets to 56, I have to trail my target or my entry price to 631 because we've caught an uptrend. We're not in the trend. We're not in the trade. We're still awaiting our first entry. On average, about 3-4 trades a day. 2 to 4. There's some outliers. If it gets to 56, my chart's not updating because it's still going through all the ticks of the United States NASDAQ futures, which is a lot of ticks, dude. I might just kill the system right now and start over. I can see it on the DOM on Top Step. I don't know. I don't even know if it's gotten to 56, actually. Has it gotten to 56? Let me see. Let's see if it's gotten to 56. High is 52. Nope. It has not gotten to 56. So let's just keep watch on that. It's 4 points away. It should hit it. If we get into the trade, there is no more loading. I'm fucking killing the system. I need to see. I need everything situated. I'm just restarting trade station. I mistakenly put 60 days. It has to think through instead of 2. So it's going to have to think for a long time. Boom, 56 is hit. We need to place entries at 631. I repeat, 631. If it comes back to that, I am going long. 631. If it gets to 81, that thing's ripping, bro. If it gets to 81, damn. That's a trend, bro. That is a trend. I'm not in. I'm awaiting entry still. But if it gets to 81, that would have gone 1R, 2R. That would be at 3R. Wow. Then it only has to go 1 more R in one direction. That's big. That's big. Then I would definitely mean revert. Yeah, I would like to mean revert after deep trends. I haven't really tested all the way through on that. After a big trend, you just mean revert. There's times where it just keeps on trending. There's times when that happens. Where it's just volatile. It just is. Goes up big, goes down big. And if we start mean reverting at the top, we'll ride the thing down and we'll lose money. We want small. We want normal. We want boring and bland. Ain't no salt on this trading, boys. Ain't no salt. Ain't no salt. None at all. Yeah, that's it. I have my other account where I can definitely place multiple trades all the which way I want. That's pretty much the only reason I'm being very, very strict on this one. All right, I'm not going to sit through NASDAQ doing this, or TradeStation doing this bullshit. Don't ever try to make them do 60 days of tick data at one time. It doesn't work. It's just too much. Too much for it to handle. TradeStation. Anything? No, we're good. Oh, partner. Yeah, our entry's at 31. There was a decent trend this morning. Let me see this. There were 20 trades, and mean reversion barely made money out of those 20 trades. I mean, they went 4R. We made 4R mean reverting. When do trends happen? I don't know. I don't know when trends happen. That's why I'm mean reverting. I know when mean reversion happens. I don't know when trends happen. All right, here we go. Here we go. Are you using tick data? Just try that again. I just want to make sure you're using tick data. Good. Sounds good. Excellent. So this thing almost came down to 606. Went to 612. Couldn't go down to 606. We're still not in the trade. This algo is still long. We have to wait for it to get out of the trade. We don't take trades from the morning. This could keep trending upwards. If it keeps trending upwards, I'm not going to be in until that trend's done. So it might actually do that this whole time, dude. We only have 15 minutes for this thing to get back to 631 to get me in. There might be no trades today. Yep. But if there is, we got a good chance to make $250. Very good chance. Very, very good chance. And then a very, very small chance of losing $3,750. Yep. Yep. Of course I know that. Of course. I just hope for the best, dude. Just hope for the best. Do my little research and hope for the best. I don't think there's anything else you can do. So if it goes to 681, that means it's seriously trending. And I would raise my entry to 56. Where it is now. Just following along. I had a really good trading day again today. I just keep on having these good days, dude. And I find myself trying to believe, like, I shouldn't have a good day. Why the fuck not, dude? My trading is so random that what has happened in the past doesn't really matter. I'm not due for a loss because my trading is not a system. I mean, this is a system, but my discretionary trading is not a system. It should not have a history of the trades before it. Oh, just because I won means I shouldn't win in the future? No. Not at all. I don't think so at all. My trading is random, dude. It's like I happen to get away with really good for the past, however many days. So, our goal, just to keep doing it, bro. You know what's helped me? I play some video games. No lie. I look at the charts. I've seen so many charts. In my opinion, I've seen a fuck ton of charts, okay? That I really don't have to look at it for very long. Like that's what I assume would happen. I'm placing my bet, and that's it. And now I look at my video games. I'm playing FIFA, playing some tournaments. I just won a tournament. I did a custom tournament of all these different teams. All the best teams. Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool. All these great teams. And I was Arsenal. And I would put it to world class. And I just doing the tournament. That's what I've been doing the past week. I won the tournament, dude. And I also have been winning a shit ton of money in trading because I'm just not paying attention. I'm just, this is only attention I need to give it. And then the moment I don't feel comfortable, the moment it's like I'm feeling like I need to hope and I'm planting a little seed and trying to make it water, trying to make it grow, I get the fuck out. I'm out. I don't want that any feeling regarding that. So most of the trades, I manually exit out before it even hits my stop loss. I don't even let it hit my stop. I just get out. I don't even let it hit my stop. But the trades that go in my favor, I allow the target to be further away and I douse my contracts in. If I'm up $500 on the position, I'm risking 500. I go in more and I'm risking 500 again, but I'm in more size. So, and I do that a lot. I add size. I'm almost always risking something. I don't bring my stop to break even. I'm risking something always. Because I know that if I have something at risk, I have something to make. I know it. That's just how the equation works. It just does. And if it does go my direction, we make way more than what we would have made just for bringing our happy stop to break even. It never hit stop. It never hit the stop. So why does a stop at break even matter? Just risk money on your stops always. And that's what I was doing. And it's been working out phenomenal. But I'm not sure. I've been trading good before. Listening to Tom Hugard. He pronounces it Hugard. Tom Hugard. Yep. Like Whoville. Yep. Hugard. And you know, I've listened to that book probably at least 3 times. And it's Best Loser Wins by Tom Hugard. But he's saying, oh shit, what was I going to say? Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. It was, I was adding to winners. Yep. Something like that. Yeah, this thing is ripping right now. I'm glad I'm not involved. If it hits 81, I'm bringing my target, my entry to 656, and I will mean revert that. I would go long 656. Still hasn't touched 81 though, not yet. But anyways, Tom Hugard is all about adding to trades and letting them run and stuff like that. Guess what I'm about? I'm about adding to trades and not always letting them run. I'll add at frickin' 0.75 R. I get out at 1.25 R. Not even that much, right? You know? Not even that much. There was one. Oh yeah, that's what he was saying. He said he's describing my life. He says, trade like a wizard. He was so frustrated. It was the chapter about disgust. How the people feeling disgusting of themselves is more motivation than people wanting to do good for themselves. The disgust is worse. Are we going to be in at 56? No. We're still chilling. At 31 we're entering. And he was saying he was disgusted with his trading because it always happened the same way. He trades like a wizard. He becomes overconfident. And then he blows the account. He blows it up. And I'm like, bro, my neighbor, I'm just like you. We are of the same. What's going on here? So I listen in, you know? And he was just saying that. And he's just saying that he just became disgusted with being in the same cycle. And he busted through it. He busted out of it. How did he bust out of it? He did the opposite of what traders do when they lose. When they lose double the amount of money that they make. Their risk and reward is that off. We might put a 1R or 2R target, but we position size, whatever happens, we end up losing on average. Losers end up averaging double the loss, double the amount of money on their losers than they do on their wins. That's just what happens. So what do? We cut our losses. What do? We add to our winners. We make our winners inflamed. And the more we do that, the better the results will be. And I can get really carried away with it. I'm all excited about this idea of adding to winners. So I get really carried away with it. Like I go in a lot of contracts. It doesn't always work out. But in general, it's the way to do it. I think so. Yeah, this is the opposite. I know. I just saw so much edge here. Mean reverting. We're doubled down on losers that I'm willing to do it. Yes. It's fucking ridiculous. Discretion. This is the opposite of the way I discretionary trade. I would never double down on a loser. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't like it. Something in my brain is now saying that's fucking horrible. It's like the pain, the trauma. The trauma, dude. The trauma. Trauma, dude, is a huge deal. How am I not fearful? I'm numb, dude. I'm just numb. Maybe I have too much trauma that I'm just fucking numb. And that helps me add size to a winner. Because most people have fear when they are in a position, it's going in their direction, and if anything, they'd scale out of the position, letting a piece of it run farther, securing your profits, and the opposite of that is adding to the adding to the winner. It's very counterintuitive. We might not hit entry. You got 5 minutes to go to 631. This is a no trade day. What the fuck, dude? Come on, man. I've been sitting here for an hour. Really? Whatever. Fine. 20% of the days do that. Interesting. 20% of the time. Yeah. Top Step probably sees like there's a lot of action in one of these accounts, but this account is pretty much not doing a thing over many, many days. We'll see the difference. This might be the turtle. This trade or this account is just the turtle, while this other one is just a psychoactive fucking crazy something. Dude, we're up 1,600 on our edged account just today. We had bean oil breakout. We had the pre-market where it breaks the pre-market range, comes back to the opposing 25%, and we just buy for a 1R, just from 25% to 50%, 1R, to not break the pre-market range. Boom, we won that one. And then trade number 9, the power hour, the unbroken third of the power hour. We went long on the ES. Yes, we did. I was looking at the chart, dude. Are you kidding me? Why am I going long right now? I went long on the ES all the way up here, dude. Right around here. I went long at 60.50, around 60.50. After it moved up that much, I'm like, no, please don't get me in. Whatever. I'm just sticking to this. The odds say to go long there. That's what my odds say. And it ended up working swell. So 3 trades, 3 winners. $1,600. Imagine that. That's just amazing. Can it happen? Is this possible? I don't know. I don't know anymore, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm numb, dude. I don't really know. All I know is that account, those 2 accounts are doing edge. This account's doing mean reversion, and I got my one account is Mr. Freedom, dude. All right. It's not going to happen. No trades today. Wow. That was an awesome mean reverting day of no trades. No trades today. Pretty lame. That sucks, dude, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's just what that's just what happens today. The algo was in long from 606. 606 it went long. It has not come back. This retracement was only 6 points away from getting me out at break even, but this trend continues upwards, and this algo would still be in long, and therefore I'm not in until that trade ends, because that trade was from before my trade window of 12:30. We got in at 12:20, and that trend has ridden the entire hour. It's ridden up. Unfortunate for sure. Well, maybe fortunate, because I could have been in on that trend, and I would not like that. I would not want to be in on that. Okay. That's it. Excellent trading. Excellent no trading today. Very good. Very good. We'll be trading mean reversion every day that we can, and it's only an hour of streaming, so I'm willing to do that every time. It just so happens that I can only trade 57% of the days. Okay? Based on my filter. My filter's a trade secret. It's the secret sauce, okay? We'll never say it. And then 20% of those might not even have a trade. But we're still expected to make about 100 R. If the 6 months repeats again, about 100 R in 6 months of trading. So 100 R, I mean, let's count it as 50 R. Let's say we win 50, not 100, 50. Okay. Well, what's 50 times 250 bucks? That's 12 grand in 6 months. That's what we're expected. 12 grand in 6 months. And obviously I would scale up on the way there. Adding to the winner, I would scale up. Once we get out of this and have a cushion of, like, let's say 6 grand, we're going to be risking 4,500 on a trade instead of 37. And if once we have a risk bed of 8 grand, I'm going to be risking 6 grand on a trade, on one trade. I know. Well, if you risk 6 grand on a trade, what's 6,000 divided by 15? You're making $400 every trade. It adds up really, really, really quickly. So I'm excited to see, but this is going to be a very slow process. This is going to be a really slow process. All right. All right. Peace, mate. Peace and harmony. We'll see you next time.